The book I'm going to review now is called Hirschfeld. It's the memoirs of a U-boat NCO, and it's actually one of the few memoirs by a non-commissioned officer in the German U-boat force or the entire German Navy in World War II. What makes it fascinating is not only is it filled with all sorts of curious and small details, which is why it was of specific interest to me as a historical novelist, but Hirschfeld was clearly a character. He also, literally on 3 or 4 occasions, he got a skin rash once, and the doctor said, well, you can't go on patrol on this boat. They put him in the hospital for a month, and he really had a skin rash, and a very serious one. And of course, the boat he was to be on was sunk. And that happens 3 or 4 times in his career in the Navy during the war. Something would happen, or he would be transferred off, and that boat would be sunk. But what Hirschfeld, this book is so important for, is he was an NCO aboard U-234. U-234 was a U-boat that put into Portsmouth, New Hampshire after U-boats were all ordered to surrender by the German Navy when the Germans surrendered on May the 8th. This U-boat, U-264, was carrying a load of uranium oxide, and it was on its way to Japan. This set off a tremendous amount of anxiety, panic, I'm not sure, amongst U.S. authorities when they came aboard with Geiger counters and found all of this. Most of those records are still classified. We don't know the whole story. Why was this German U-boat going to Japan with a load of uranium oxide? Speculation is once we got it, we used that uranium oxide to make most of the uranium for the second atom bomb that was dropped on Japan. But nobody knows, because the records, if they exist, have never been released. The men were treated very badly once they surrendered, tremendous violations of the Geneva Convention. But it is a story that there is so much mystery, and Hirschfeld himself just tells all that he knows. He just doesn't know that much. I give this book 5 stars. Hirschfeld, Story of a U-Boat NCO. It's quite worth reading.